So when we really talked about creating this supplement brand, and really it's kind of a lifestyle company as well, is that we made a conscious decision to downsize our lives to come up with the capital and the bandwidth to start this company. And so this isn't, like I've said before, a thing where we're just a get rich scheme. This is something that we hope that we are fueling future generations in the Western community. That this is something that our kids can grow up with, that they can be a part of, and that it becomes synonymous like all those other Western brands. That's our goal, because it's in our blood. It's in my blood. It's multiple generations in the ranching uh, business here in Texas, and my middle name's Colt. Horses are a big part of who we are, and so having them and continuing to be a proponent and an ambassador for the Western community. It's a wonderful community. It's a community about family. It's a community about having high values and morals and loving your country, and understanding that these animals that are in our stewardship, those are a gift from God, and it's our responsibility to be good stewards of that. And so those are, for me, one of the biggest reasons why we started Frontier Fuel.
Yeah, and I would add that the brand, what we wanted the brand to represent is the values that you learn, and the characteristics and traits that you learn or that you have inherently living this lifestyle. And we don't want it to fade away. There is a little bit of a sense of this lifestyle and this way of life dying away a little bit, maybe to some extent, maybe not, but we want to continue to fuel that, and that's the reason behind our tagline is fueling the frontier spirit. It's fueling the spirit, but also the health and the spiritual health that goes into being able to live this way in this lifestyle.
Yeah, and I think that you don't do this, you don't live this lifestyle, you don't do what you do for the money. Very, very, very rarely are there people out there that are independently wealthy that can have as many cattle and as many horses as they want. The overwhelming majority work very, very, very hard to just have a little piece of that dream. And those of the hard-working men and women that do all kinds of wonderful things aside from just the Western community itself. When you think of the horse industry, the cattle industry, rodeoing, the reining world, the cutting world, all of that. We think about those that just have a horse and they go out every day and they feed their horse and they got their little barn, and that's heaven to them, and that's great because they mean something too.